everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You may notice something slightly different this week. We're all in, I think, arguably, Nellie's is the best.
Yay!
Mine's was done in an hour. Matt's just wearing a gas mask.
I mean, I'm just wearing a raincoat that I own, and then I bought a wig for a $5.
And Bob is a sim. I think Bob's has had the most work put into it, but Nellie's looks the most accurate.
So.
See, he's got the voice. He's the best.
But
It's literally the only solution now.
I have a double layer going on, so I'm Plague Doctor that took an hour. And then Day of the Dead underneath. So, I'm going to take that off because it's not going to last very long. And I need to be able to see it, and I can't see with that one. So, this week, as we have been hyping up a little bit, it's a Halloween special. So, we're playing a bit of D&D. We'll do some character introductions and stuff pretty soon, but this is kind of going to be us for now. So, Bob, take it away, buddy.
Hello, yes. So, I need to adjust myself. Fuck.
Just
Good
take
start.
it off.
Yeah.
It's just going to keep falling.
It's just too heavy.
It looks like a fucking
Fuck.
cartoon RPG tip. Or a mace. Yeah, like Matt said.
It
Very
wasn't
much like a maze.
that big. It just, got getting big. I'm like, yeah. But I might just fix my camera.
Oh yeah, because you've got your camera at a weird angle because of the
Because I needed to
because of the hat.
So, you want to hear a story, eh? About treasure seekers.
We're going Borderlands. I'm game for this.
And I got a story for you. Movarth, this is our home. But make no mistake, this is not a nation of peace and love like those elven kinds. They say it's a wasteland, that it's dangerous, that only a fool would search for something here. Then perhaps I am a fool. But do not be fooled by what Movarth appears to be. There is a legend. Many people tell it. The legend of the crypt. My father would always go on and on about the crypt, even with his dying breath. Advanced magical weapons, infinite wealth, fame, power, women. So you can understand why some little children who hear the stories, they grow up wanting to become crypt seekers. Well, I have a story you may not believe, but I tell you it is true. The legend of the crypt is real, and it is here in Movarth.
John.
That's my place.
Well, you want the map?
Not yet.
Kind of. Do you need something from me?
And yeah, no,
No,
sorry.
no.
I lost my place. I've had a few too many drinks. And anyway, let's call the guardian spirit that appear to a select few crypt seekers, wanting to guide them to a prize. So the tale begins right here in Movarth, with the brave crypt seekers, a benevolent guardian, and most importantly, me. And I'm gonna have to stop doing that voice.
I was about
It
to
was
say.
a very good voice.
Pretty damn raspy.
Oh, well, I do have a cold, so I genuinely am a bit raspy.
Christian Bale. Where is she?
So, all of you, before this campaign starts, all had a dream, a strange one, that told you of a small town at the heart of Movarth. Well, a small town, it's meant to be the capital, where the Lord of Movarth lives. Telling you that he needs some help. The dream was pretty vague, but you all feel that it's worth the adventure. You hear that there's plenty of bounty out in that direction towards the west. Yes. So, for those of you who came to the town to speak to the leader, you're now gathered outside his town hall, waiting to speak to him in person. What do you plan to do while you're outside the town hall?
Drink.
What?
Yeah, you're standing around outside in the town hall, waiting to be seen by the Lord. So you can go mill around or whatever, or you could just wait.
Drink.
You want to go to the pub, huh?
Apparently we're heading to the pub.
Drink.
Oh, that's this campaign derailed already.
Okay, we'll stand and wait.
No,
no,
you
you
can't
go to
change
the
your
pub.
mind. We're going to
Are we
the pub.
getting the map up?
Soon. It's actually
Soon.
towards the end that the map needs to come up.
Ah.
You're excited to go fighting, and there's a
go
potential
to
for a
the
couple
pub.
of fights. Yeah. I mean, you can go to the pub anytime, really. It's a pub. That's what they're there for. Okay, so you wait for a while. About an hour.
Could have went to the pub.
Exactly. You could have gone to the library, read a book. You never know. And you're a barbarian, so you can't eat.
I'm
Let alone read.
I'm a half orc barbarian, so yes, like going to the pub is ideal.
But for the gnome and the halfling, I think half pints at most.
Oh,
I just get Mel one.
Small.
Yeah. So eventually, two guards come out the front and they usher you inside, and they lead you up to the Lord, who's sitting in his rather large wooden chair. It's larger than everybody else's, but it's not particularly decorated. It's got some cloth drapes over it. The hall's got some pretty low burnt candles illuminating it around. It's not super bright, but it's bright enough to see reasonably well. And he asks you to introduce yourselves and demands to know what business you have in his township.
I'm just gonna facetiously walk over and blow out one of his candles, 'cause why not?
So he clicks his fingers. And a servant comes out and relights the candle.
This set is chaotic neutral. I would just stand here and just blow the candle out and just see how many times the guy will come back and relight the candle.
Can I mention the dream about?
Go ahead. So
Yeah.
introduce yourself. Who are you?
That's a good question. Neolia is how I'm going with it being pronounced. So I'm Neolia.
Somewhat.
I'm Neolia, and we all had a dream about help being needed, but it wasn't particularly specific.
So we just turned up here.
So
I guess.
we just came to see if our mutual dream was true.
Well, that's certainly a weird one. And if it weren't for the fact that I do actually need help, I would have you all locked up for witchcraft.
Oh, it might have been a mistake, guys.
However, our caravans keep getting attacked by a particularly well-organized group of raiders.
Hmm.
And it's making trade quite difficult. So I'll overlook weirdness of yours if you would help me and take them out.
Yeah.
I look around. Does he look like? What's his appearance?
He's sort of older bloke, bit greying. He's probably in his mid-50s.
How much money's in it?
That was going to be a question.
Of course it
Oh,
was.
What's it worth
What
to
do
you?
we get?
How would 4,000 gold each? Plus any spoils you take from the bandits you kill.
Do I get their share if they die?
Hey.
Depends on how many bandits you kill.
Huh.
I want their camp found. And
Yeah, but I
want
mean,
them
like the two little ones. If they
Hey,
don't make
if
it
you-
back, I get
to-
their
then
money.
that's their problem. No.
Okay.
I've got Mel. If you try and take anything of my dead corpse.
We'll see about that. Looks at the half orc.
I feel like you're making enemies here.
I'm just having fun.
Grimlock.
I'm
There we go.
playing.
That's
I'm
good.
playing. I'm being chaotic.
It's what you're meant to be. So, will you do it?
I guess so. I've no other choice.
Nothing better to
I'm-
do.
Oh, perfect.
I'm glad
So,
they're so enthusiastic.
What we can tell you is that they keep attacking from the northeast. I can send you to my cleric, who will give you a map of the area so you won't be completely lost.
Sounds good.
But
Perfect.
Sweet.
I'll also be sending my cleric with you,
Oh, come
just to keep an eye on
on.
you. Make sure that you don't go changing your mind on our religion.
Is that how it is? Are you sure? Any
It's dangerous out there. And my cleric does know a few magics for healing.
Sure. Healing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is an investment for us both.
Aha.
I can get to trading again.
Aha.
Get some money.
Aha. Let's go.
Yeah, sounds like a deal.
Yep.
Yep. I'm good with the cleric coming with us.
Yep. Let's go.
Excellent. And he clicks his fingers, whispers something to his servant, and the servant shuffles off. About 10 minutes later, robed man in mail armor, reasonably well adorned. He's got clothes that aren't too stained. Comes forward, introduces himself as Arden Tren.
Oh, that's nice.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
It's
Totally not the DMPC that makes a fourth player to balance the game.
Is it maybe Bob?
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Hi, Arden. Just ignore these weirdos.
I'm just.
Whispering
I'm gonna
about
say.
random
I'm
other
gonna say
people.
to Arden. I feel like I know you from somewhere.
I don't.
Was it that strange dream by any chance?
Ooh.
I mean, there was a few strange dreams, but let's go with that one specifically.
Not one singular dream. Yeah.
It's
Like
at
we're,
that
we're
point-
now pretending we didn't have because we were accused of witchcraft about 5 seconds ago.
It's at that point that Arden looks over at
Mhm.
his lord and realizes, oh shit. He's now getting a very hard stare from his lord.
Do you
Well,
want me to
uh,
blow out another candle?
let's just head
Should
on
we
out.
leave? Shall we go? Shall we go find some bandits?
As
Yeah.
we're all leaving, I'm just gonna blow out as many candles as I can as we leave, and then just close the door.
And that's when you hear lots of as he orders more servants to keep relighting the candles.
So you have to click each time.
No, but the visual's funny.
Well, his
so
servants are particularly smart.
Okay.
His
visual's
servants
funny.
will not act without order, so they're well trained.
So has Arden given us the map already? Or Arden, can we see? Arden was giving us the map, wasn't he?
Yes.
Was providing us with the map.
So,
So presumably he knows where we're going to.
I
In a
don't know
vague,
where.
vague way.
I don't know quite where the bandits are hiding out, but there are 3 locations that could shed some light on things.
Okay.
There's an old shipwreck towards the northeast. All three locations are in the northeast. There's an old shipwreck by the shore. Be prime location for people to hide out. It's pretty wild out there, so most travelers will avoid that route. It's also, the ship got set on rocks, so it's not going anywhere. There is an abandoned monastery as well.
Monastery. It's always the monastery.
Yep.
It actually is.
I don't know much about the monastery myself, and there is also a small abandoned fort on one of the old trade routes that's, well, it got shut down after a lot of landslides during a heavy rain season.
Okay.
And because no trade could go through there, the fort, well, got abandoned. So I feel we need to go searching a little. We probably want to see if we can find more information. Because we could spend a good couple of weeks traipsing around looking at all three of these places, and if the bandits catch wind of us, then they'll just up sticks and move somewhere else.
1,000 of my gold says it's the monastery.
Well,
want to place a bet.
The bandits always come from the northeast, so which of those is most in that direction?
Well, that's the thing. All three of them. That's why I
They're
suggested
all
them.
northeast. Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we just?
I like the fort.
I like the fort.
Monastery.
Yeah, let's go to the monastery.
But monastery isn't. That's the one that Arden knows the least about.
Yeah, but it's
Or
always
is it?
It's always the most fun to head to. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm a cleric of the sun. This monastery was a shrine to the moon. I've never studied.
That's just what someone who did that thing would say. I confused myself.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe you'll stop accusing everybody of stuff when we're trying to make friends.
You two can make all the friends that you wish. I'm here for money. And, I don't know, poke some fun at people.
Well, now that I'm actually out of the town hall and can talk to people, I'm thinking it might be good if we maybe talk to either some of the guards who might have been in one of these attacks, or
This is a good idea.
go to the pub.
Pub.
I want to go talk to the
orc
guards.
wants to say pub.
Are we heading to the pub?
We can split up then.
Are we heading to the pub to go talk to guards? I mean, that might be an idea.
Well, there probably will be a few of the guards off duty there.
Yeah.
There's only 3 pubs in this entire town.
Again, little ones, when you require my pink ladies, I shall be there. But for now,
I'll be in the pub.
Yes.
I am doing what an orc does.
Which is pub.
Pub.
Okay, let's go to the pub. Some of us will get
Okay.
drunk. Some of us will talk to the guards.
Fair enough. So, we wander over at the pub. There's a very drunk-looking guy at the door, just sitting in his chair.
I'm gonna go sit next to the drunk guy and steal his last of his drink.
All right then.
We're gonna get in a fight. We're not even gonna leave. We're gonna get in a fight.
I think it'd be funny either way, wouldn't it?
John, you're going to need to make a sleight of hand check to nab his drink.
What do I need to roll for that?
That's a D20.
I'm a -3 in sleight of hand. This is gonna go off. Alright, D20. Just roll it once.
Yep. Yeah, just roll it once, and then apply your -3.
0.
What was the
Oh
actual roll?
no.
I rolled 3 and then -3 and I got 0.
Fair.
He didn't get mine.
I mean, to be fair, I'm a half orc. It's like...
Yeah, you're not very.
You're not
subtle.
nimble. And as you try to grab his drink, he sort of pulls it away. He's like, "What are you doing? That's mine."
Is it?
Yeah, and he chugs it.
I'm just gonna grab Grimlock. just go inside.
Tug at his knee.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull him.
And I'm just gonna look down at you and just be like,
Mel's gonna be there. Mel's gonna be growling.
Ah, the
It
cat.
was quite-
The lion.
The lion will be thrown at someone soon.
it's when the Mel starts growling that the drunk notices the cat, and his eyes go wide. He attempts to stand up and then waddles fast and falls flat on his face.
And then
Starts
I'm
scrambling to get away.
just going to pick up whatever he's left in his tankard and drink it myself.
He already drank
Literally some froth and some
Dregs.
slavers.
It was free.
It was free.
Yeah. So,
So,
you want to
is there
mosey on
anything?
in? Because
it. Yep. I'm gonna head inside.
We're gonna chill. We're gonna have to, aren't we? To follow the first dude.
so Arden knows the bartender. Most folks in the town know each other reasonably well, and he's like, "I'll have some of the good ale for my new companions." Bartender, of course, nods. Arden hands over a few pieces. And now you've each got a drink.
Good short drink.
Got an ale, sorry. So, there's quite a few people in the pub.
Perfect.
They're still chatting, but they keep glancing around at you all. Kind of like, those people. And what's the cleric doing with?
I'm just going to nod at every single one of them that's looking at us suspiciously. Just
Yeah. It's like, hi.
I see.
Can I point at some of them back just to see how they react?
They just kind of frown and just turn away and just kind of go back to their conversations and their drinks.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Arden, are any of the people in here guards who might have been in the attacked groups, or do you not know?
I can't pick out that many faces in here. So I'll tell you what, I'll ask the room. So Arden raises his voice and he's like, "So who here has had to face one of the bandit attacks? We've called in some aid to try and find the bandits to rid the world of them."
Rid them from this land.
Yes.
Indeed.
We look really intimidating too, as being really short.
So, since that is in fact the case, I should realistically do something intimidating to make the people listen. So,
I don't think
Okay.
you should.
Well,
yes, Bob?
I just say that a few people look up and one guy steps forward and says, "I was one of the caravan guard that came in last."
Just gonna put Gertrude back.
Ah, yes. Continue. Speak.
So, what do you want to know? We were traveling down the road from the north.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Cotton Eye Joe is my name.
Ah, yes. Great.
I told you we were from the north, town of Berkeley. And it was when we were about a mile from here that raiders came over from our western side. There was about 10 of them in total, and there was 5 guards. They all had crossbows, and we had shields and short swords. We just had to surrender and let them take what they wanted, including some of the fine rum that I'd bought when I was there.
Okay. We'll take note of that and see if there's any rum when we.
We'll try and get that back for you.
You think they haven't drunk it already?
Well,
There's always a chance, you know.
Hope.
all we're saying is that we'll try.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna. What's your name again, Matt?
Vrotack.
Vrotack. I'm just gonna lean over to Vrotack and say, "Yeah, we'll drink it later. Just one way or the other, he'll be drunk."
To be fine.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
That's all I really know.
What?
Okay.
Little one with the cat.
Yes.
I'm much too silly and stupid to figure this out for myself. Where are we going?
I don't know. I guess it depends if that correlates with any of the three.
So,
I mean, everyone still wants to
On
head
the
to the
map.
monastery, don't they?
according to the map,
Mhm.
the closest one is the shipwreck.
Okay.
But there's a lot of forest around the roads and in between, so anyone moving a large group could probably get through the forest unseen by any patrols.
Yeah.
I leave it to you two. Three. Sorry, Cleric. I forgot you were here.
The plug.
That
The
makes
plug
two of
there.
us.
Okay. So shipwreck's the closest to the only attack that we have
Yeah.
any news of.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, the shipwreck's about 2.5 miles from here, so a couple of hours walk, I'd say.
Sorry guys, I'm just cutting up.
I guess we're heading there.
okay, do you want to
Yeah.
go to the shipwreck first?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, let's
see how they
let's
do.
go on our way.
That's fine. So we're gonna
I
go to the
reckon.
shipwreck. Cool.
Cool.
Don't let Grimlock have any more ale.
Excuse me, little one.
I didn't say that very loud. That was more a thought, really. Nothing. Don't worry.
Didn't say anything at all.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
that was one of Mel's tricks.
Yes, because
it means get him
the
more
cat,
ale.
the cat can talk. Sure enough.
Yes.
Cat has tricks though.
Mm-hmm.
Talking's quite a high level one for an animal companion.
Yeah. I haven't given him that one.
Careful now, little one, or you'll feel the wrath of Betty soon enough.
Everyone?
Okay.
I think our cleric's already dying.
Yeah, apparently so. I think,
I think he's
we
good.
killed
I
him.
may not need to deal with him
I've
after
got
all.
a potion. If I can open it.
Potion break apparently. For everyone. Except for Matt. Sorry. Vrotack.
High five.
Oh, some undead. I can kill them. Or re-kill them.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, we want to traipse up the roads, leave the main town behind, and head on to the shipwreck. So, we're gonna have to start rolling survival checks
Okay.
to kind of navigate, because while we've got a map and some rough directions, we're still gonna have to kind of navigate a path through the terrain. So, what are people's survival skills? Like, in fact, it'd be also knowledge geography, which.
So I have a 2 knowledge geography.
Mm-hmm.
Survival says +4, but the total says 0, so I don't know if that's just not updated.
Do mine's just a
So-
1, perhaps?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Don't think we're going many places
You
here.
shouldn't have. Survival's a wisdom thing.
I'll
Barbarians do get a bonus.
put it
Oh, I found survival. There we go.
Yeah, I'm only +1.
here. That's what it's showing.
My total bonus
Yeah,
for
it's not
survival.
updated, that's fine.
So do I have
My
0
total bonus for survival is 9, apparently.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, druids. Yeah, druids get a lot of bonuses. Plus, being a halfling had other skill bonuses and stuff. It's,
I gotta get survival.
So, Neolia, you'll need to roll knowledge geography as well as a survival check to help kind of trace out a path. Or help
Okay.
us figure a path through a lot of the thickets in the wildland out there.
This is me, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
So D20 plus
Okay.
whatever your knowledge geography was. If you've got any ranks in geography.
My
Can't
knowledge
remember.
geography total bonus is 4.
4. Do you have any ranks in it? Because
my
knowledge
ranks-
skills are trained only.
My
Yeah.
ranks is 4.
4. Okay, yeah, you've got
So
that.
that's where it
Good.
all comes from. So just D20, yeah?
Yeah, D20 plus that.
13 on the dice, so 13. 17.
17, yep.
Yep.
So yeah, you figure out fairly sensible routes. Most of it's actually on track, with a handful of shortcuts. And then it's just really kind of... In fact, survival won't be needed just yet, because we're not
Okay.
skiing anywhere. We're not looking for food or tracking anything.
Cool.
So, yeah, we start navigating our way on, and eventually we do actually come to the shoreline. You can't see a shipwreck straight away, but there's a lot of rocks and banks, and it's quite a curvy in and out kind of shoreline. So it's not a straight view all the way along one long beach or anything. And
Okay.
it's mostly a pebble beach, so your movement is reduced by about 5 feet because it's not super easy to walk on. You don't find it too hard to keep your balance, but you're a bit slowed by it. You want to keep looking
Presume
around,
it's-
and
Presumably it's fairly noisy on the ground as well.
yeah, it's a bit gravelly. You can hear the stones crunching away and sliding around. Plus, you got the sound of the shore battering off, or the waves battering off the shoreline.
Okay.
You choose to do as you wish. When you need somebody to hit something hard, come get me.
Okay, so
Your arse down and wait for us to come back, huh?
Well,
I'm
Really?
just gonna come with us.
I'm gonna
You just
follow.
come with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna. But just when like I lack the critical thinking to come up with a plan other than hit something. So
If you see a boat before the rest of us, just shout it out.
That'd be useful.
okay. And I'm just
So
gonna
I'm-
swig on ale I've got in some water skin pouch.
Fair. I did.
It's
I
the
think I gave
leftover
everyone
pint
that
you got at the.
Yeah.
It's the leftover pint you got from the pub.
It's just some indiscriminate pigskin that I took off somebody on the way out of town or something. I don't know.
I think I did put kit in for you for like a water skin and stuff like that. But yeah, you could have just nabbed.
I
You could
have.
easily stolen a beer.
Yeah, I have a water skin.
You gave
So-
me scale meal.
Did I not put? I gave. Yeah, I must have forgotten to add that to your sheet. That's fine. I'll just assume that you had basic supplies like that.
Is there anything I should have written down here that's
Nothing critical.
Cool.
I did all the critical things like your weapon stats and stuff.
sweet? Apart
So-
from my dagger and my throwing knife.
Yeah. So
There's probably not much point in being stealthy. Because
pretty difficult.
Not
they're gonna. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah, they're just gonna.
Yeah.
half orc.
It's
I'll-
not a stealthy area. Anyone have a
We
particular
can try.
preference? I want to go right.
Your lion could run in and have a scout.
Perhaps as scouty
That's gonna
as
be.
they are.
It's gonna be able to
He-
quietly get in. Depends on how intelligent it is.
He has a sneak trick. I mean, it just says is able to stay hidden and continue using stealth.
Yeah, so he'll make stealth checks, so
Yeah.
he'll probably have a bit of a bonus to that, but it won't be a huge one.
Okay.
But that's all.
I mean, do you want to send Melon?
Well, I mean, do
Yeah.
druids have the ability to talk to animals and find out? Because if they do, then we could do that.
I have knowledge of woodland animal speech.
So
I have that language as a language
you do.
option.
I think you will have the empathic link, so you'll understand what they're feeling.
Yeah.
That would
But
be
you
enough.
won't be able
well,
to.
I might
You won't
have-
understand what they're thinking or seeing.
Yeah.
You won't be able to use them like a remote drone.
Yeah, but like the feeling, like even just being able to understand that feeling of like there's something worrying in there. Or,
There's food over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can
or that.
improve the attitude of an animal.
You're going in there, and you'll be fucking happy about it.
Oh no, Mel's fine. Mel'll do anything. I just don't want Mel to die.
I mean, a lion could probably outrun bandits if they're there.
Okay.
Send.
All right. Should we send
the cat.
Yeah. All right. We're sending
Okay.
Mel. Do we have a preference on direction, or are we limited?
Well,
So,
I mean, you've kind of got
We can go left
the
or
coast
right.
is you kind of got left
Basically.
or right. Because of the rocks, you don't have a great distance that you can see along there. But yeah, you want to send the cat?
And we could just send the cat to the top of the rocks and see if he can see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send him right. Because my cat. So I'm picking the direction.
Gonna
I'll just send him
wander.
to the.
He kind of plods along, heads over to the rocks, and he does climb up. And sniffs around, looks around, and then just sits down.
Oh.
He's a real help.
Do you want to make him just push a random rock off a shelf while
Alright.
he's at it?
All right. Bless him. He's got a -4 to his intelligence. So.
Yeah. He kind of just feels like he's just been shooed away. He's like, oh.
I don't know.
So he's just sitting there waiting until something happens. Like,
I
really?
mean, yeah. I mean, he can't tell me.
Not really.
No.
You can feel that he's a bit bored.
Should we go find out what he saw?
I
Yeah,
mean,
he-
I'm just gonna turn to it and say, I mean, one way or the other, it had the desired effect for me. So.
my lion wandered off. Okay,
Right, so
I mean,
you're
I'm just gonna follow him up there. I'm just gonna go with him. Like, he'll look after me. It's fine.
Ah, yes.
Oh, you can feel he's a bit happier about you coming after him. It's like, oh.
Oh, good. She hasn't told me to fuck off.
I mean, I'm gonna follow her too, but I'm just gonna be laughing the entire time.
Very audibly.
Cool. I follow Mel up to the top of the rocks. And then yeah, take a look over around and see if there's any obvious boatishness in our
So maybe-
vicinity.
Make a perception check.
Is that a D20 again?
Yes, that's another
Yeah.
D20.
They're all D20s, aren't they, for these checks? Are they?
Almost
I don't know.
any check, anything in this game that has a chance of failure is a D20.
Cool. Cool.
This general rule of thumb.
20.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Yep,
Nice.
natural 20.
That's funny.
I should have a sound effect ready for that.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
So not only do you spot the boat, further
Yep.
to the right hand side, rocks round the other
Nice.
side, but you also can pick out that there's barnacles and clams all over it. You can, it's
I
like
could
you've
really
got
see
food.
that boat.
Yeah.
High definition boat.
You're visualizing. You're visualizing.
Not only that, you can see that there is a small breach in the hull at the base where a fully grown man could easily walk inside through. There's no signs of life around the outsides, but there is some scattered broken crates around the outsides.
Cool.
And yeah, you can also tell that it's oak wood that it's made from.
What do you see, little one?
Yeah.
What do your halfling eyes see?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Okay, so we've got a boat, but it's not obviously lived in.
No, can't
It's
see any
still,
sign on the
it's
outside.
still,
It's
its
sitting
beds
on
are
its
still
side.
made. Its beds are still made. There's no food
Have it.
around. Basically, we've got a boat.
Yep.
Yep.
Found a boat.
Do you want to go have a look at the boat? There's a hole in the boat. Should we?
We're looking at boat apparently, guys.
Yes, let's go with
Yeah.
the boat.
Yeah.
Let's walk
Let's
over
have
to
a
the
look-
boat.
Let's go have a look at the hole of the boat. Cool. Can I get on Mel?
You're right.
Ride the boy.
You'll also need to make a handle animal check.
Aww.
Okay.
It's not like a familiar who's perfectly in tune with you. So what's your handle animal? You should actually have a high handle animal. I'll put points in there for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're also a druid, so
Yep. My handle animal is 5.
cool. Roll yourself a d20.
I got an 11, so it's 16.
16. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mel seems kind of unfazed
Haphazardly.
by you.
I haphazardly clamber aboard my lion.
Yeah,
Let's go.
just kind of like, never done that before. Kind of look at you.
I feel like I've spent my life riding around on this line.
So
Sort of fed up with me now. Cool.
Yep. So I guess you now just need to make a ride check. Make sure you can kind of stay
Okay.
on the line as it comes
my
back down the
ride.
hill and heads towards the beach and the boat with the rest of you.
14 plus 3.
14, 17. Yeah, so you managed to hold on. You nearly fall off a couple of times. Which means you grab the mane a bit too hard and kind of roars not too loud at you, but kind of an ow, don't do that kind of.
And once again,
Slightly
I'm
unimpressed.
falling behind, just laughing my ass off.
Leave me alone!
Observing from a distance.
So,
Cool.
yeah, we approach the
Yep,
boat.
go towards the
Do you
boat.
want to do anything before we approach the boat, or you just want to kind of walk up to it?
Can we do another perception check before we
Yep.
enter the boat?
Yep, you know, perception. I think you're just sort of scanning the
Yeah,
surrounding,
just
the
like,
entrance.
I'm sort of trying to look inside without going inside.
Fair enough.
Like, because like we're close to the boat now, I assume.
Yeah,
as long
you're
as
within
everyone's
like
happy with that,
15
like-
feet of the
Yeah.
boat now.
I'm just trying to see if
assume-
there's like anything obvious inside the hole.
Okay,
Oh, 18.
18 total.
Plus 5. 23.
Plus 5. So yeah, so you can't see anything because it's pretty dark in there and
Probably.
but you do hear what sounds like a bit of shuffling and hushed voices.
Can
Cool.
I also then try a perception check myself after
Yeah.
that? Now that we know that information, just to see if we can maybe narrow it down a bit more, because I want to have some fun.
He wants to roll a dice.
Look at that. I've got an idea. If this flops, then meh. But I have an idea. So just run right. So yep, that's not gonna go well. I got a 2 plus I got 4 in perception, so that's a 6.
Nice. But what-
Maybe leave the perceiving to me.
So are you like trying to go up to the entrance and see or hear more?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your armor class?
17.
Cool. So, take 3 points of damage as a small bolt fires out, glances your sides.
Yes.
Small crossbow bolt.
Nice.
And at that same sort of moment, 2 little goblins come screeching out of the boat.
Oh, feck.
Oh no.
Yep.
That was a Neolia comment. Oh, feck.
More
And now
boys.
We can roll initiative.
Cool.
By the way, I'm also still laughing the entire time.
I mean, you've taken a pretty small amount of damage, and you're an orc versus a goblin, so yeah, that makes sense.
I'm
You're
just
alive.
like.
This
Great.
point, Arden's thinking you're a bit fucked even for an orc.
Yes, I am.
Alright, we're rolling.
What am I rolling for
Yep.
perception?
So, no, it's your initiative.
Initiative, sorry.
So, yep. So that's up near the top near your
I have
Base
an
attack.
initiative
Cool.
of 1.
goal. So roll a d20 and add that.
Mine's 9.
I rolled
the
an
way.
8, so I got
I've
9.
rolled a
Ah.
16.
Cool.
Well, we know who's going first. me and Grimlock are currently having an argument about.
Cool. So
It's then
I should roll mine,
modifiers
actually.
compared, isn't it? If you
was
match.
your total 9?
My total was 9. My modifier
Okay,
is 3. I
cool.
rolled 6.
What's your dexterity?
Score or modifier?
Your modifier.
3.
3. What's Grimlock's?
My ability modifier is 1. My overall dex is
Cool.
12.
Right, that's fine. So that puts Nelly in front. So basically, when there's a tie of initiative rolls, you first then look at who's got the higher dexterity, because they would be slightly quicker.
Okay.
And if it's still the same, then you just
Then you. Cool. What did
Arden got a
Advent.
total of 12.
Cool.
Oh,
Cleric, die, please.
Yikes.
Your incessant coughing.
well, I would try and avoid coughing, but I do have a bit of a sore throat.
So there's 2 goblins, isn't there?
Yes. And because this is a surprise round, you're all flat-footed. I know.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Yes.
It's just your face like, oh shit, it's a surprise round. It means they kind of go first. One of them's
Cool,
already
that's fair.
fired, so you're only dealing with one more attack. And because John, your character, is closest, Goblin pulls out a dagger, tries to shank you with it. And it misses.
Yeah,
So it
good.
just goes like that, flailing wildly at you.
And then I just keep laughing.
Cool. So, Matt, you're first in the initiative.
Where are the boys? I'm
So
gonna.
I don't have a grid for this part, but
okay.
you're within. Everybody's within 10, 15 feet.
Smacking distance. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
so you might need to make a 5-foot step to then just go. Whatever weapon you're choosing.
So I'd pull out my good old warhammer. Even though I am indeed a gnome. So a large warhammer,
You
and then
Clawhammer
swing at the closest boy.
cool. So you'll be swinging at the one with the dagger then.
Yeah.
So roll your attack.
So I've rolled a 10. What do I need in terms of the stat? Is it dex or
you'll
is it
have
strength?
it'll be strength for a hammer. Is it a two-handed?
100.
One-handed, okay. So it'll just be your base attack bonus plus your strength bonus, and plus any item bonuses, like if it's a magic hammer or anything.
No, I've rolled a 10 then.
So roll the 10 total, or
Yeah, it's total.
okay. Yeah, you miss. Just gonna swing past its head. And it screams louder. All right, on to Arden, who is going to cast. What's it called again? It's not bless, is it? Yes, it is bless, which basically gives everybody a +1 on attack rolls and saving throws against fear effects.
Cool.
Sweet.
And then that moves on to Neolia. What are you going to do?
So I'm going to use my sling.
Cool.
Then I don't know how Mel works so much. Does
You
Mel go at the
can
same time as
command-
me? Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
so
'Cause
Mel
I
should
have
have her
the-
own slot in the initiative, but for simplicity's sake,
She's just
we'll
going to
just
go.
have
He's
her
just going to go
go
with
straight
me.
after you. Yeah.
He's a
He-
man. Cool. I was going to say, because he has
He's a
tricks
maniac.
like attack, where I can make him attack someone specific, but I don't
Yeah.
know if that matters.
That would
I gave him that
basically
trick so I could make sure that I could attack
Yeah.
specific
So,
people. Cool.
I think it's a swift action to command like that, because you're essentially going
Okay.
telling them to, sick him.
So I'm not going to move. I'll stay where I am.
Cool.
I'm going to use my sling, which is
Yep.
apparently called swish, which I forgot. So what do I need to roll? Wait, it's a
D20
D. Okay, for whether or not I
for the
hit.
attack.
Yeah.
You always roll an attack to see if you hit, and then you roll damage if you do hit.
So I rolled a 13. Do I add a
Cool.
modifier?
Yeah, so you should have...
Yeah.
The weapon itself has what your attack bonus is with that weapon.
3.
So that takes it to 16 then.
Okay.
So that actually hits.
Yeah.
And what you need to roll is what's one
So-
for damage. So what we do is we
Say
roll
that
a
again,
d6
because
and
you cut
half
out.
it. Sorry. I was saying you need to roll 1d3,
Okay.
which is a weird die, I know, but you basically take a d6 and half the result.
Okay. Oh, a d6 is a normal dice.
Yes.
Cool. 5. Do I round up or down?
You round down normally. So,
Okay, so 2.
so 2, what's your damage bonus? Because you should have extra damage.
Uh,
It will say 1d3 plus something.
oh, plus 2.
It'll say, okay, so that takes you a total 4 damage.
4.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, which one were you targeting?
The same one's Matt, sorry.
Cool,
Sorry,
so one
Vrotack.
that's- Cool.
And then... So I can still use my command to attack on
Yeah.
Mel. So I tell Mel to attack the same one with bite.
Cool.
I don't know the details of this. All I know is it's 1d6.
Okay, so there'll be another attack roll, which I'll need to... I did have the stats there. Here we go. Come on.
Look, did you do any damage to the... I can't remember who's done damage. Did you hit the goblin?
No,
No,
one's
I didn't-
really
I
done
didn't.
it.
No one's hit it, so I've only done 4. And that's all the damage he's taken.
No, he
Mm.
missed. It was funny.
Cool, that's fine. I was just trying to keep track of the damage, but I missed. You
Yeah,
missing.
these stats don't have the attack bonus, which is a bit kind of...
Yeah,
Is it a bite you're using?
yeah, bite. I couldn't find those.
I'm sorry, but that was without doubt the worst thing I've ever seen you do in a webcam, Bob.
What?
Your arm was just...
Oh, I'm sugaring dice.
I'm aware of that's what you were doing, but you had a very serious look on your face, and your arm was moving.
Arden, what are you doing over there? We're in a fight. I mean,
Turns out he's a bit of a
intimidate check.
Ah, great.
Right.
That is all you're allowed to do from
Okay.
now on, is just stand in the corner and have a chug until they get worried and run away.
I mean, that's one form of intimidate check.
So, I'm rolling to hit.
Mel, I'm rolling the cat
Okay, you're wrong.
because
Yeah,
you don't
cool.
you don't directly control the cat. You
Okay,
command them.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. I wasn't
So,
sure
yeah.
if I was still rolling for him.
Mel makes a successful bite attack,
Yay.
dealing another 4 damage, and just about taking its arm off.
Ooh,
Do it this
well
way.
done, Mel.
I mean,
What
it's a
were you
lion versus a goblin. Go well for the goblin.
He's gonna, yeah.
Okay, so he's taken 8 damage.
At 7. Oh no, yeah, that is 8 actually.
8, yeah.
Yeah, and he pretty much keels over after that.
Understandably.
Now it is Grimlock's turn.
So, so I have the uncanny dodge. Can it be caught flat-footed? Does that affect the entire game, or just like the entire
Oh,
encounter?
that's a good point. No, so what that does is it's when you're flat-footed, it basically means you're caught off guard and you don't get your dexterity bonus
Yeah.
to your armor class.
So
That only. So you wouldn't have actually. I mean, you.
I'd still have my
Well-
full armor class then.
Yes.
Cool.
Did you not? Yeah, you gave me your full one earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine then. We've accidentally done it the right way.
Great.
And I've also got powerful blow. So that's a little bit.
Yeah, I set one of your power attacks, but basically, I'm assuming you want to hit the last surviving goblin.
Yes. Very hard.
The boy.
Very hard.
Cool.
Very
What do you
hard.
hit it with?
In the
He's going to
face.
miss and fall over.
This is also something I'm possibly hoping for. I'm going to pull out Gertrude. With the Scene Hammer. A +1 with Scene Hammer. This is an attack bonus of 11. And then I roll 1d12 +6.
Yep, so d20, then add 11.
That's really confusing. Can I not just roll the 1d12?
No, you have to attack.
Oh.
You have to hit him.
Yeah, you have to actually prove you can hit the goblin first.
So I rolled a 14.
Oh, he's not gonna miss.
What do I need to add to that?
Plus 11.
Plus 11. So yeah, 25.
Yeah.
Give
you
him
hit.
it.
I'm a
I
smart
reckon.
bitch.
I reckon this guy's.
He's gonna.
In trouble.
He's gonna have a lump on his head.
He's gonna do like 1 damage.
I
Yeah,
want.
roll a 1 on.
I
He's gonna really
essentially
solidly hit him. but
want
really
to disintegrate
light.
him. I just want him to turn into a
Oh.
blood spray. Just a mist.
Great.
Oh, God.
Well, roll your damage.
Right, so that's the d12.
Yeah.
That's a good damage.
7.
It's off.
So what? So 7 plus 6. It's 13.
So, you come down with a hammer, crack it right on the head, and it just sort of splurges out in both directions, and you can crush it into a
And then he doesn't
Large.
exist anymore.
blob on the ground.
This was what I wanted.
Yes.
And combat's over.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Can we check out the corpses then?
Yeah, go for it.
Corpses.
The remains.
There's nothing left of this one.
The remains.
The smush.
Uses in entrails as a nunchuck.
This guy's not even full orc, and he's insane clinic.
I
Yeah,
may-
he's not full orc.
I may have spent more time on the orc side than the human.
Ah.
I mean, you have the mannerisms of an orc.
We're
so-
learning about his past. Okay. You guys checking out the corpses?
Yes.
We
So
are.
that'll be a search check if you're having a rummage to see what you can find.
I don't have that.
You should have a search skill.
Nope.
I've rolled a nat 20. Oh, boys.
I mean, it'll just be D20 plus your intelligence bonus if you've not put any ranks into it. So, for most of you, that's 0
Mhm.
intelligence bonus.
I figured there's only
So-
2 goblins, and there appears to be 2 people quite happy to rummage through their pockets. So
I rolled a
I'm
7.
I'm leaving that to them,
Seven.
especially the smushy one.
Especially this
I rolled a 7.
So, on the smooshed one, you find that there's some skin, bone, bloods,
Yep.
and it smells really bad.
Ah, that sounds good.
I'm glad I left you guys. And the non-smushy one?
You'll have to search that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Matt-
both searched the same one?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
did
wait,
you
Matt
roll a
didn't- Matt
separate-
didn't.
I rolled
roll.
one and Matt rolled the other, so it doesn't really matter which way we do it.
What did you
Oh.
roll, Matt?
I got a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got a natural 20.
Yeah.
So, you find he's got a rusty dagger, pretty crappy, tatty, sort of rough woolen clothes.
Mhm.
Nothing else on him. He's got bits of woolen fluff stuck in all his crevices. You find each piece of fluff. It too smells quite bad. It's kind of greasy
Greasy.
texture. And yeah, there was an odd lump on his leg.
Can I investigate that?
Yep.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, it's another. It would be a perception check.
I've only got a 7.
Cool. So yeah, it just seems to be just a bulbous, fleshy lump.
A thing.
Yeah.
You.
Can we swing at it for any reason?
I mean, you could prod it with a sharp knife or a dagger or something.
Yeah, perhaps.
Because I'm apparently
I'm-
psychotic, I'm going to hand him Dorothy, which is just my dagger. There you go.
Me and Mel are just checking out the sea right now. Just looking at the views.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll for this, aren't I?
Well, not really, because it's dead
Oh,
creatures.
it's just there, isn't it?
Yeah, you're
Alright.
not having to struggle to hit this.
To destroy this.
Just
We're
kinda
acting like
poking.
such teenage boys just poking the bugs.
Maybe that's the point.
So you prod the lump, and it just bursts, and you just get a lot of pus spewing out of it.
Yeah.
You can clean
It's a
Dorothy.
goblin. It's going to be riddled with diseases. It's a goblin.
Uh,
You can definitely clean Dorothy.
Yeah.
Should we go inside?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
You've got
We
dark
shall
vision, so you'll have
adventure.
no
Yes.
problem seeing inside the boat.
Yes, I'll go.
Is
Nobody
that-
is actually
Well, as
dark.
do I think.
It's low light conditions inside the boat.
I don't.
Everyone
But
apart.
Mel
Yeah,
does.
I have low light vision.
Yeah, Arden doesn't. He's human. But he kind of pulls out a small torch and
Oh well.
flicks the light, flint and steel, and lights it up.
I think it works fine, doesn't it?
So yeah, been about like a 40-foot sort of radius. You got reasonable light you can see with.
I suppose I'll need to roll a perception if I'm going in first, which is going to go terribly.
Yep.
I think you can just walk in if you want to.
You can.
Yeah, but
But
even
probably
walking
not
in, I've still got to
advisable.
have a look around. So it's still a perception check. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gonna take a gander.
I rolled an 11 and I have a 4, so it's 15.
Cool. So yeah, you can see inside reasonably well. There, you could see like scraps of meals that the goblins had, like just small animals that they've caught and killed. There's a small, half-open chest, with just lots of small metallic things. It looks like pewter and brass and stuff that's not particularly valuable. Just trinkets like little goblets that are half broken, wee necklacey thing. It's got a wee sort of animal tooth on it. Yeah, collection of stuff that's maybe worth about 10, 15 pieces total.
So I'm going to turn to the other 3 and just go, nothing here. Guaranteed it's the monastery.
Cool.
Do we?
Arden
do we
can
take
see
the-
what you're doing, and he's like, I don't actually care about that stuff anyways, so if you really
Neither do
want
I.
it, you can keep it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's some broken jewelry and some tankards.
I
Sounds
mean,
good.
there's literally nothing here. It's the
Very much.
monastery. Let's go to the This is not a trick,
Okay.
Arden. I am not playing a trick on you for once. I'm being serious. There's nothing here. Let's leave. Let's go.
We head. We go monastery.
Okay, let's head to the monastery.
Okay.
So
How
it'll be
far
another
is it?
geography check. That's about 3 miles from here.
Am I doing geography check?
If you've got the highest geography score, it makes sense.
I've
Someone
got-
else can give you a
Does
plus
anyone
2
else
bonus
have-
by helping.
Yeah, I'll help locate the.
Does
I,
anyone have a higher
yeah.
geography check than 4?
I have
I mean,
2.
mine's 4.
I have 2, but I can't help you.
I don't think I even know what mine is, if I'm really honest.
I don't even
Knowledge
think I know
checks are
geography.
all trained only, so you need to have ranks in them. Not
Yeah.
That'll be why then.
I'll help you check as well, because I've got 2.
Okay. So I'm
So-
rolling a 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 plus 2, so I've got
So
12.
your plus 2 is like a static
Is that just
kind of
a...
plus 2.
Just
Yeah,
a straight up 2. Mine's 10 plus 4, so 14.
plus the extra 2 comes
So
to
it's
Plus
16.
2, 16.
So, yeah, again, we find that there's actually a couple of paths that can kind of take us there. It starts off as one path, kind of forks for a bit, and then eventually leads to a small trail where the monastery can be found.
I had to take all that makeup off because my face was like not like reaction itchy, just like I had an itch on the tip of my nose, but I didn't want to do anything about it because it would take the fucking. So I was just like, nah, I'm taking most of it off just so I can.
I just figured no one else was wearing theirs anymore. So
Mine fell off the moment I moved.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
my wig was itchy.
Fair.
But that was the color of Neolia's hair, apparently. Clearly.
Fair.
That's totally what I meant by silver blue.
Fair.
Bright blue. Right,
Nice.
let's go.
So we kind of get close to the monastery, and at this point we make a few more perception checks.
Cool.
Yours is
roll.
highest,
Everyone or just one of us?
I'm just gonna look about and then roll.
Cool.
Yeah, so I've rolled because I'm kind of keeping an eye on the monasteries,
I did a 15.
and
I'm not rolling.
that's when. Yep, I got 15 as well. So that's when we can kind of actually see the fire at the monastery.
Oh.
I'm just gonna again. I'm gonna turn to everybody and say, "Told you." It's always the monastery.
You can also hear voices, but it's quite distant, so you
Mhm.
can't make out what they're saying or anything. So
This game's making me really realise that I don't know how to spell monastery. Each time I've written it, it's spelled differently.
Nelly, would
To
you
be
like
fair,
would
when
you
I
like a
wrote this
hand with that?
Thank you, I'm good. Cool. So,
Don't you fucking sigh at me. You'd be doing the same shit if you had a skeleton hand and you're making all these hand puns. So don't you dare.
Mine would be more humorous, though.
ooh. Sass check.
Carry on.
Carrying on.
Yep. Yeah, so do we want to
So-
approach it or try and sneak up on the place?
You're just gonna go gung ho.
So,
I am very
Can
large.
we see?
I can't sneak.
Can we see entrances?
You can see a gate up ahead. It looks quite
Okay.
rusty. It's a bit overgrown with vines, but it is kind of wedged slightly open, wide enough that a person can kind of shimmy through sideways.
Can we get over the fence around it?
That'd be a...
I don't understand what a
Does it
hatsu
seem?
is.
Does it seem particularly
It's
high?
the fence is mostly wooden,
Okay.
and it's about maybe 8 to 9 feet tall.
So it's
and it is
over
kind of
twice my
overgrown.
height.
Yes.
Actually, it's almost 3 times my height.
Pretty much.
Cool. Okay.
Can I
So
just
better off going for the gate.
walk up to the gate and try and intimidate our way in?
Oh no.
Sure.
Oh no. Okay, this is going to be quite something.
Oh,
Alright. Can we stay back in the bushes?
no. Yeah, bye.
Little one, I need your lion.
You're not throwing mail at anyone.
Right, let's do this.
Okay.
Screw it.
Okay,
Let's have
we're
some
actually
fun.
doing it.
Yep, I'm gonna
Okay.
get intimidate.
So you walk up to the gate. There doesn't appear to be anybody at the gate, but you can now hear the talking or the voices, and they sound more like they're chanting.
Okay.
Oh.
That well-known
So-
bandit behavior.
I'm gonna pull out Gertrude and use like the shaft of the hammer to knock on the door,
Cool.
and then just
And
Dildo.
kind of lean on the hammer handle and wait for the door to open.
the chanting continues even after you knock, but you do hear a bit of a shuffling inside, and eventually the door sort of creaks open,
Ooh.
and a small robed man is standing in front of you.
Oh boy.
Hey,
He sees you and immediately slams the door shut. Looking pretty scared.
okay.
Got any plans?
Can we knock on? Can I
Can we
shout
send a
over?
less intimidating individual?
I'm not done yet. I'm not done
Okay.
yet.
Leave
I'm
him
just-
be.
I'm
Can we just
having-
shout
I'm
over
having-
and say try again?
I'm having the Grimlock think. I'm just.
The thonk, yes.
So I'm now gonna do the same thing again, but use the mallet end of the hammer to knock on the door a bit louder and a bit stronger.
And you
Is it
just
a
hear
gate?
this. Well, I'm assuming you went past the gate to the front
Oh, I
of
see.
the monastery.
Okay.
And you just hear a very scared, quiet voice from the other side going, "Please, we're peaceful monks. Please, don't hurt us."
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go down there. And I'm going to see if I can speak to the person on the other side of the gate rather than just smacking down their front door a bit
Fair.
more at a time.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, that's fine. You stay there because I'm running if anyone comes out.
If
Um,
anyone dares.
and inquire as to what, like, who they are, like what
I'll knock for you
group
again.
group of monks they are, or some.
So,
Yeah, like just like, oh, who are you? Hey.
so they tell you that they're they're monks of an order that worship the moon and the power it bestows upon the land. The influence it casts on the night and lighting the way for travelers when it's at its peak.
Right. Okay.
Can I have some of what you're smoking?
I feel like we already
Smoking
knew
is
some.
forbidden
Oh.
by the order.
Sure.
Toxin for the body. You can...
Yeah, sure.
Have you, as monks of the moon, had any problems with bandits in this area?
We have several
Okay.
times. They come from time to time, and they claim that they are taking a tax, and when we don't pay in gold, they take food and other supplies from us.
Okay.
Do you mind if we come and have a little search around your camp here?
What good would that do?
I mean,
You're
if
just
you've
adventuring, Chief, you know?
if you've got nothing to hide, it's no problem for us to come in, have a quick circle around, and then leave again. Surely.
It's not a lot we can do to stop you.
Oh,
Seem better armed than those bandits.
Hey, peaceful.
Yes, we
Um,
are. Pay attention to that.
Are the attacks regular? Or, well, the tax takings?
Usually close to the full moon, so once a month.
Okay.
We've taken to simply snuffing out the candles and hiding and waiting for the pass.
Does anyone know how close to the full moon we are?
You're about halfway between.
Feck. I mean, oh, sorry.
These monks are obviously smoking something, so we could just party with them for like 2 weeks and then just wait for the next raid. I'm just saying.
You could.
We could.
I'm
We
just
could.
saying.
We could.
I mean, it still lets me win on the it's always the monastery because they're here and we attack them here and we can drink and party with the monks, which are obviously on something. They're definitely smoking something in their pipes. And I want to know what it is.
So at that point, you notice that there are no pipes, but there is a big sort of brass,
Bong.
like an incense burner that's swinging back and forth.
Oh, they put the weed in the incense burner. Oh.
The lunar herbs.
Vrotack!
Yeah,
Vrotack!
herbs,
We need to
they-
get in here.
Sure. Okay.
We may not
Are
get
you-
the rum, but we can have their special herbs.
So are you wandering in?
Yes.
Oh,
Perhaps.
God.
Make a fortitude check.
Here we go.
Roll 20.
Hang on.
So D20 plus your fortitude save.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
That actually goes for all of us that go inside.
Is everyone going in?
I got...
What's
Arden's
Has Arden,
following in.
is Arden going? Right, okay.
So is
right,
it the
I'm
base
rolling.
save? Is just the base save number? Or is it like
It's
the
the total. It's on the left-hand
So
side.
I've rolled a 15 plus 4, so 19.
Cool. So you feel completely fine at the moment.
I've rolled a 17 total.
As do you.
I mean, so in my thing, there's base save, which is 3,
Yeah.
and then under misc modifier, there's 1, but it says
Yeah.
total 3. So is it meant to be total 4?
Should be total 4, yeah. Sorry.
Total 4.
Must have
In that
got-
case, 14. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't breaking something. It's 14. I've rolled 14.
14. So you failed your check and Arden passes just. And you just feel quite calm, a little bit
Ha!
lightheaded.
Ha! I'm the only one who got high. You guys all passed your fortitude checks.
Little one,
Wait,
I
is
wouldn't
Arden
be...
high?
You feel nothing.
Little
how's
one-
Arden?
I wouldn't be so sure that you're high.
And so the monks say, it's like, if you wish to stay with us, one condition that you stay with us till the next bandit. However, if it's the bandits you're after, we can tell you where they come. There's an abandoned fort on the old road the old trade roads.
It's never. It's always the monastery.
I said the fort.
It's always the monastery.
This place more.
Yes,
Where
there
they-
is something
directly-
suspicious going on here, so we are going to check it out before we leave. This is not the monks. I'm not saying this to the monks. I'm saying this to the other, like to you three.
Alright,
There's something weird
I'm
going
down
on
with
here.
chilling.
I'm down with chilling.
So this
There's no.
this paladin doesn't sound like from this time frame. He seems out of place. Next, he'll be calling you dude.
Hey, man.
I think he's already done that.
This is a fantasy campaign.
Yeah, we can
Come
have
alignment
any.
to go
We
with
can
it.
have any colloquialisms. we want.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say I think something weird's going on, and it's worth checking out. And if nothing else, we'll party for 2 weeks, and the bandits will come back anyway. But there's
Okay.
something stupid and dubious going on here.
I'll follow the majority
we-
vote.
Understand that our ways will seem strange to you, but we believe in peace. So you can stay, but we don't have a lot of food. We certainly don't have enough food to feed us all for 2 weeks.
Aha. So we'll have to get food.
Then we hunt.
I mean, we could
If you
have a
must.
few less monks around.
Stop trying to kill people.
So at that point, Arden actually steps out, hand against you, and is like,
Thank you.
they're monks.
Thank you.
What is it with you orcs always wanting to fight?
It's fun.
We can find goblins, no doubt, somewhere. There's probably a cave about here that they'll be scurrying around inside
Yes,
of.
but did you see what I did to the last goblin? Imagine what I could do to something bigger like a human.
Yeah, but the monks aren't going to be any fun.
They won't fight back.
Oh no.
God.
Yeah,
Okay, Arden, help me out here. We're not attacking any monks.
no, I don't think we
Thank
should.
you.
I'm just very slowly gonna put Gertrude away, just like sadly and slowly, and vaguely
Well, how
manipulatively put it away on my back
How about
while
we
staring
go
down
to the
Arden.
fort? How about we head to the fort
Fine.
and kill some Oh, really? Wow. Okay, I didn't think you were going to say yes.
Okay.
But if something weird is going on here, and we come back this way, and something's different, and these monks are suspicious as I said they are, it's on you.
Does everyone want to go to the fort, or does anyone want to chill with these guys and go find some things to hunt?
I just want to purify the place. So
I'm up for anything, you know?
That is,
We're a
as
paladin
always,
to-
a useful input. Thank you.
Thank you.
I at least know what I want, which is to squish things.
Shall we head over to the place where we have the highest chance of a brawl? Then
Yes.
Very
Yes.
well. So-
Bob doesn't want us to.
Arden's a cleric, so like fighting is not his first thing.
What does
He
Arden
can fight.
want us to do?
Well, he wants to finish his lord's mission so he can get back to what he was studying beforehand.
So we have to go kill the bandits.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you're sassing about. Okay.
Guys,
Just
Arden knows what's going on here. He's part of it.
if anything
we all know what's going on. We found some monks and some other folks who are terrified of bandits.
I don't know what you're talking about, Arden. We weren't talking about you at all. It's
You're literally right beside me.
you heinous accusations, and I'll thank you to not come up with any more of them, please. Thank you. Guys, let's go. Let's go.
Weird orc. Right,
Weird
let's roll.
orc. Okay.
That's the human in me. Thanks, guys.
Are we doing geography again, yeah?
Yep.
Yes, we are
One more geography
locating
check,
the
but
location.
according to the map, it's only about a mile away. So
If I fail this one, guys.
natural one.
18.
Oh no. Oh,
In total, 18 total.
cool. So yeah, you.
We
kinda go
nearly
along,
died in the woods.
No, we didn't. We were miles away.
I would have just had us all walk off.
Fair.
See, this is the
I wouldn't
problem.
really.
Is
The Grimlock would have been fine with that.
Bob's always the most tired, so he's just like, "Oh, you failed. Oh, what a shame. We're all dead. Let's go to bed."
Rock's fault, everybody dies.
Oh, shame.
I mean, he should be fine today. He's been working from home. He's ill.
Yeah,
He's ill.
I am.
So
I'm getting less sleep. So
right. Let's
Cool.
let's get to this.
Go to the
fort.
fort.
Oh, we all
Don't
mosey
clap
on
with the
over.
dice in your hand. It really freaking hurts. I was just like,
Very good.
very good.
Like
Look
you
at the
do.
seal.
Okay.
Arr, arr.
Nelly,
Okay,
roll for
focus.
damage to yourself for being an idiot.
So, because it's unarmed combat, it's 1d4.
No. This is
We brawl.
Neolia doesn't have any dice, so she can't hurt herself
Oh
with
no,
it.
I'm not Neolia, I'm talking about you.
You, yeah, you just...
me as a human being.
Yeah. Go on, roll a d4.
Which one's a D? Wait, is that the?
It's the pyramid.
Yeah. How does that all work though? Because each side has 3 numbers.
So you read the number that's facing upward. So on this one, it's at the top. But you get
Oh, I see. It was a 3.
hmm
Look at that. I'm good at those. I got a 3.
Good, you got a free. So yeah, you've done 3 damage to yourself as a part. Neil.
Oh.
Getting meta.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay. To the fort.
To the
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, to the fort.
Did you just fucking 70s Batman us there? Did you just Adam West us?
We've been wested.
Oh man, I wish I had the graphics for that, where I could just warp the screen a bit.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
So
And the
yeah,
map
we get
comes
to the
up.
fort, and as we approach the fort, see
How
it's a
far
bit
away?
run down looking. Yeah, you're about maybe a couple of 100 feet away,
Okay.
and you notice a face kind of poking out from one of the top ramparts, looking right in our direction.
Oh shit.
He immediately turns and yells.
Oh no.
He's spotted straight away. They had a lookout.
I feel we should have.
And once
Oh,
again,
sadly.
Bother.
I start laughing.
Why can I just look at the orc and be like, excuse me?
Yeah, I mean,
Gnome,
Straight up.
Go ahead.
small,
Yeah.
Doesn't have an effect.
smaller one. We have fights coming.
That is true.
This is
Very good, sir.
happiness.
Very good, sir.
You can't refer to both of us as smaller one.
I said you were a little one. He's the smaller one.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I missed that bit. Let me just make a note. Little one.
it's alright. Orc is the ugly one.
What's that?
The orc is the ugly one. You can get names too, buddy.
Still look better than the human.
Okay.
The old dusty human.
We should probably make a plan before we get completely and utterly ambushed.
I have
Okay,
a
I dropped my
plan.
pen.
I have a hammer. This is all I need.
You're just gonna charge in.
Are we going in? Oh no.
I mean, I'm an orc
Well-
barbarian that has rage, so
Indeed.
yes.
Yeah.
And, okay, so the guy, he's just gonna run in.
You don't have to follow me, but that's what I'm doing.
So you start running in, and I go, well, do need to complete this mission because I've got work to get back to. So let's roll.
The wizard's coming with me. Are you two cowards too?
Yeah.
Onwards!
Okay. Are we doing initiative check?
Not quite yet. We're gonna
Okay.
run over to the doors first.
Okay.
Presume you want to go in the front entrance, and this is where we need that.
The map is
Okay.
up.
Brilliant.
Buffering. There we go.
So the actual entrance is in the bottom left corner.
Bottom left.
And yeah, so bottom left corner, you see a small. That is the sort of entrance to the old fort. And yeah, the door there was two guys attempting to kind of bar it as you got there.
Okay.
But they realize you're there. So, yeah, we now roll initiative again.
Cool.
Because they draw swords.
Thank God. I only got 7.
Ooh.
I got. Matt, I got 3.
Oh.
I rolled
Is
a
that
2.
your total?
Oh, I got
Yep,
9.
3 total.
I got 9 total. It's dexterity, isn't it?
Modifier.
Modifier.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Your
I got
initiative,
9.
your initiative is just your. So 3 and a 7. Looks like Arden's first in this combat.
That's funny
No,
to me.
Cole's first.
I
Yeah, the
charged them.
cleric,
You
the
have to
healer.
attack first.
How the dice tell it.
Just of that notion of me being the first one to charge it in, the cleric behind me getting to the door and then just going, nah, I'm good, and then the cleric attacks first.
Well, I'm not going to attack straight away because I'm going
Okay.
to use my next slot of Bless to buff the party. So everybody gets a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
And then it rolls on to the first guy who actually takes a swing at me because I'm near the entrance. If I die,
How many hit points you got?
Not enough.
13.
Not enough.
I've got 12.
At least that cough will finally be dealt with if he doesn't make it.
Yeah, I can't cough him if I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Bandit
What's
misses.
happened?
And then it moves on. So the bandit literally takes a swing of the sword, kind of,
Swing and a miss.
swing and a miss past me.
Okay.
And then it's Neolia.
Okay. I'm going to do what I did last time. Right. Slingshot.
Cool, so that's a d20. See if
Yep.
you hit him.
I rolled an 18. And I forgot what I had. Do I have anything?
+2 or 3 total.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the plus. It's a attack bonus is 3.
Yeah, so that's a
Cool.
total of 19.
No, I rolled
21.
an 18. 21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, so that actually hits. Roll
Cool.
3.
Roll a d6 and then halve it.
Yes.
Again, it's 2 plus 2, so 4.
Cool.
And that was the guard that
Perfect.
attacked you that I shot at.
Yep. Cool. Sweet.
Cool.
For damage against him. Then
Oh.
second guy.
Oh, do I need to do Mel?
Oh yeah, you're sending Mel in.
I guess I'll use, my little action to tell Mel to attack the guard that attacked Arden.
Okay.
Can Mel use bite twice? Can Mel use bite as many times as Mel wants to?
Yeah, because it's like a natural attack weapon.
Yeah.
So bite and bite and bite. I'll need to double check that really for like special abilities, but I'm fairly certain because it's kind of
It's
like a
just one
natural
of his-
attack. Or she can just swipe it. He can swipe and claw.
Yeah.
That's
Bite does
definitely free.
more damage. That's all I know.
Fair.
I mean, it's 1d6. It might not do more damage. But it's a
It's-
d6 rather than a d4.
Yeah, it's something. Every little helps, you know.
Yeah.
Bong.
Oh.
Look, Mel.
We have Mel.
Do you know what?
I don't
What
think
did
he
you
has
say
a weapon.
Mel's intelligence was?
It was ability modifier -4.
That is
But
probably
his
Mel.
actual intelligence score is 2.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah,
Mel.
that's
yep,
Cole.
Yep, Cole's definitely that stupid.
Yeah, he's
And he's a lion with melanism, so he is a black lion.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was a faked thing.
I don't know. I think it's
fake.
true for some animals, but I don't think it's true for lions. But I think it
Yeah.
looks cool, so.
Yeah, it's like a condition that animals can get, but it's like the pictures that were actually put out there were all fake. Like you get albinos,
Yeah.
that's been seen. But anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yes. So yeah, male attacks with the bite, which is a d6.
Cool. So yeah, I'll need to roll that one.
So you miss.
Yep. Clamps down on his leg.
Oh, he hit. Cool.
Yep, with a hit. And was Mel's thing. So there's no actual. Yes, that's +1. So that's another 5 damage.
Oh, well done, Mel.
And, yeah, the first guy is now screaming in agony.
What are you laughing about? You haven't done anything.
Whenever someone gets injured, he's
Vrotack.
always laughing.
Yeah, Vrotack, it's your
So-
go next.
So Vrotack's going to, since he's slightly at a distance from people, he's gonna whip out his hand axe.
Careful now. Careful now.
Throw it.
He's gonna,
Don't
He's
Get
gonna
picked
whip
back
it
up.
out and throw it. Jesus. How big is it?
Correct.
I mean, it's clearly not attached.
Sorry, Nelly.
Okay.
Was that dick joke too highbrow for you? Was it?
No.
Basically, so it's a prosthetic then.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
I think
How
he
much
said
damage
hand
did your
axe.
dick do?
I think he said hand axe. So
Yeah.
You did.
It's only a
For a
D4.
hatchet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So what's your? Who are you aiming at?
The dude who's currently in pain.
Right.
Screaming at you.
So
he
Yeah.
one thing
bloody?
to be aware of, it's actually the last combat, is because he's now kind of grappled by the line. It means he's in combat, and you take a -4 penalty to hitting people that are actually actively
Oh, does
Fighting
his
because
bite
they're moving.
grapple him?
kind of. It's basically
That's-
because he's now like literally in the same square. It's not an actual grapple.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was going to say he has a rake ability, but the opponent must be grappled, but I couldn't
Yeah.
understand where I got
So
him to grapple
grappling is a
things.
combat maneuver, and it's basically
Okay.
the ability to sort of pin down an opponent and stop them moving properly. At the moment, he's just kind of got a line attached to his leg, so
Okay, cool.
he's not grappled per se, but you could.
But if I wanted Mel to
I think
grapple
it'd be
something...
a trick to be able to actually command him to grapple.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I was just wondering about that. I was just going to not use rake because I didn't understand it.
Fair enough.
It doesn't do much damage anyway. Cool. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah. So Matt, you're wanting to
I
hit guy
throw the hand axe.
in combat.
Paladin.
So you got a choice. You got 2 guys to shoot at.
Yeah.
One who's in combat, who you'll get a -4 to hitting, or the guy who's not in combat, who has a higher chance of hitting. You could still go it. Go
I'll,
number
I'll, I'll throw the lower dude.
Cool.
All right. So I roll.
Yeah, it's a
But,
D20. Let me bring up this sheet that you sent me.
So I've rolled a 15.
Yep.
And it's
Good start.
+2.
Yeah. Oh wait, people haven't been adding my +1 from less. But
Ooh.
that's fine. I mean, we're hitting and doing damage to these bandits. So,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
so
Does it add
what's
to
your
damage
axe?
rolls?
Yeah. And axe 1d. So you don't get any stats there. So that would be your base attack bonus plus your strength modifier, which your base attack. If I can find it.
My strength is -1 because I random rolled it.
Fair. I'm just trying to find your base attack bonus on your sheet here. Should be here somewhere. Not you are a paladin.
that is the weirdest
Oh, yeah,
noise I've
+2.
heard a cat make on a microphone. Just heard something purr. I don't know if anybody else heard that. I just heard.
I heard it, but I
heard
didn't
it as
think it was.
well.
I thought it was someone like flicking like a mic stand or something.
I just did that, but I heard something that sounded like.
Yeah.
It did
like
sound
weird...
a bit weird.
There was
It
like a
was like a-
rumble, but I didn't
Yeah.
think it was a purr.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah.
It sounded like those weird
I didn't hear anything.
stoppers that
Yeah.
you get.
Yeah.
that's what I thought it was, but like a mic stand. But not important.
It should be +5 to hitting with the axe, and you're hitting the -4 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be a total of +1 to your attack. +2, sorry, because of my less bonus.
Okay. Okay. So does it land?
Well, what did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
15 plus. Yeah, so let me just check. Nope, sadly not.
Oh.
Aw.
It just kind of goes whoof, right past.
Ah.
So now
So now it's guy 2
I wasn't sure. Yeah, I was.
who actually runs at Vrotack.
Oh, thank God.
Fucking axe at my buddy. Yeah, he's kind of pissed off at you. So yeah, he kind of rushes you. These. Remembering to roll high, so too bad. What's your armor class? Actually, I've got it here. It's 13. Touch AC is. Oh, that's your touch AC. It's your full AC. 20.
Ooh.
So yeah, he misses. Kind of swings his sort of short sword and kind of.
This must be very embarrassing for people.
Yeah.
All this. Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
So, presumably now Vrotack and both the guards are all standing in a little cluster.
Yeah, well, we're all by the front door.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were just behind it, getting ready to try and bar it shut because they knew attackers were coming. But then we got there a bit too quick, so they went, fuck it, draw swords and stab them. They know the fort's on alert, so they know their buddies are coming.
Ah.
Okay. Who's next?
So,
What are you gonna do?
yeah, what are you going to do? Come for you.
So what's my situation? Who's around me? Who's
So you're kind of beside me. You got the lion on the other side of you biting the guy that swung at me.
so he's the
You're kind of
-4
in the
dude.
middle.
He's the -4
Yeah.
dude.
And then you got the guy who darted past you to go for an attack.
How close is he?
About 15 feet away.
So I could move and hit him then.
Yeah.
Sweet, let's do that. So hit him with Gertrude.
Cool.
So roll a d20 first, right?
Mm-hmm. Got a 1.
I got a
I rolled a 1. What do I add to it again?
Nothing.
1. I don't think you're
Natural
gonna
one.
hit him.
Oh well.
Natural 1 is a critical fumble, which means
Yeah.
regardless. It's the inverse of a natural 20, which is an instant success. Full success.
I guess since I laughed at you, I have to laugh at myself too.
Well, you can do, but you've slipped and fallen face first into the mud.
I'm still gonna be laughing.
Does
Fair.
he have to use the move ability to get back?
Ah!
You will.
Yes. Arden's go.
It'd be a move action to stand back. You won't be running anywhere unless if you want to hit somebody on the. So it kind of rolls back around. Round 2 of combat. I made it to round 2. Ding ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
And
And we haven't even damaged the second guy.
Yeah, everyone's
He's
kind of
fine.
This is what low level fights are like. You know, when you get to higher level, it's more about your damage resistances, ability that kind of keeps you going to fight rather than if or not you can be hit. Can hit.
Cool.
Especially when you have high level casters who can just be like, oh, fireball, that's a 20-foot radius sphere of fire.
Of
Dodge that.
Pure death.
Yeah.
Pain. Yeah.
Or ice. That's one that caught one of my characters. Friendly ice damage. So yeah, Arden is
Those poor
going to pull
boys.
out his dagger. And he's going to try and finish off the guy that's beside him with the line stuck to him. And yeah, just kind of stabs, but the dagger just kind of gets stuck in the guy's
Oof.
armor and doesn't really hit flesh.
Ah.
So that
And
was a waste of a
From the
attack.
dirt, you just hear a muffled.
Even though you won't actually be seeing what's happening.
It's instinctive.
Something went clink.
It's an instinctive. Someone hurt and got stuck.
Yep. So it rolls around to him, and he takes a bit of a swing at Mel, who's attached to his leg. Well, I mean, if you had a lion clamping down on your leg, what would you do?
Yeah, fair enough.
Stab him in the eye.
Gene, I would do anything in my power to try and stay alive at that point.
We have a problem at this point.
Mel doesn't have an AC, does she?
Mel doesn't have an AC because I didn't know how to work it out for him.
Fine. I can work this out very. So we a total of 12.
Oh, he's gonna get hit in the face.
Yep.
Oh no, he's only got 14 hit points.
Thankfully, it's a short sword, so not a lot of damage. Yeah, so that's 5 damage to Mel. A gash across the back of his shoulder.
Okay.
Bear with us. We're communicating. Cool.
So.
Oh no, what's he planning to do?
No, so basically,
Okay.
we are at 11
Running
o'clock.
short time.
So I've just
Oh, I
messaged
see.
him to kind of just say, like, you know, we're going to have to cliffhanger this, but he's got something.
That's fine.
So we need to get through
something in
combat a
mind.
bit quicker. So
Okay.
Yeah, we should get through this
Focus.
round. So, yeah, it's Neolia's turn.
Oh yeah, the guard's gone. Okay, cool. Well. Okay. I'm gonna use one of my special spells, which is a level 2 one.
Mm-hmm.
Which gives Mel's bites deal an additional 1d4, and then so it's acid more is the ability, and then acid deals 1d4 on the next round.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do that.
Because you're going to use that spell.
I use that on Mel.
Cool. So I don't think
And-
that has much of a failure chance. So that would just kind of. And then I guess you'd give the command to bite again.
I'm gonna get him to bite the other guard.
Oh, you're going to get him to, like, disengage and go after.
Yeah,
Right,
if I'm
okay.
allowed to do that, because I figured
Yeah.
that guard's pretty damaged.
Yeah, he's not looking happy with life.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty.
and if he somehow manages to get away from this encounter, he ain't going to forget about it. So yes, one way or the other, he's damaged.
So if
Yeah.
I'm allowed to get Mel
Yeah.
to bite another character, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
we're all in close proximity, so for combat, we can kind
Yeah.
of assume
So-
that the lion can run across and bite the other guard.
Yeah, with his acid mouth that he now has.
So, does that change the attack roll? So, what was Mel's attack again?
Hang on, let me get up the actual thing about it. If I can. Spells. Oh no, wait, that's not where it was. This is the one screen, see, classic, one screen I didn't keep up. It's the one screen I need now. Acid more.
Probably the same as it was earlier.
It hasn't said. It doesn't say anything obvious. Duration is 1 minute per level.
Right.
It just says, okay, the full thing is your animal companion's bite attack deals an additional 1d4 of acid damage, and then the acid deals another 1d4 of points of acid damage to the target on the next round.
Yeah, sadly, he misses.
Oh.
Oh, no.
The other guard
and
has
it
taken
lasted-
notice of it. Yeah, sorry, that's a wasted spell.
Yeah, and it lasted for 1 round per cast level, so it would have lasted
Yep.
for 3.
So, Vrotack, it's your turn now.
Since I have thrown my hand axe,
Yep.
and it is somewhere in the distance, so so whatever. So I'm gonna pull out a heavy mace,
Cool.
a one-handed heavy mace, and then charge at the nearest dude since I'm still at a distance.
Cool. So that would be the guard 2 that kind of went for you then.
Mm.
He's pretty much in your face, so you're not really charging. You're just kind of grabbing the next weapon and swinging it.
Yep.
So,
Alright, and then I roll.
Go. Yes. So
I rolled a 19.
Oof. Yeah, that will hit even with the.
I hope so.
Yeah, that definitely hits. That's 1d6.
Yep. I'm gonna roll a
Minus
d6.
1 because you've got your strength.
I've got a 2. So that does a mere 1 damage.
Yep. Crack him across the shin and he kind of hobbles a bit.
He hobbles away.
Yeah. I didn't hobble away, just like, ah!
Ah.
Just cracked him across the shin real hard. And yeah, so John will make this the last turn of the round before I do the cliffhanger. You're mute.
Oh, yeah.
Should
You
be fine.
back now?
Yes.
There you are.
Should
yeah.
be.
Okay.
What do I do to get back up?
Well, it's just a move action to stand back again.
Cool. So I'm gonna do that.
So
and
you're
I'm
using
gonna
move action. But
smacking whoever's close to me.
You tried to charge the second guard in
Yes.
the last one. You'll be next to him.
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll be next to guard number 2.
Yes.
Who's still undamaged?
He's taken 1 point.
Took 1 point.
Matt
'Cause he got
Matt
smacked
kicked him
in
in
the
the
shin.
shins. Basically.
I think I missed because
Yeah,
I was
you were
looking
attacking
at
number 1.
Mel.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's roll my d20.
Yep.
It's a 10 plus what? Was it 10? Yes.
Yeah, 11, I think. I calculated it out at. Because you put so much into strength and it's a looser hand, you get 1.5 times strength fire to your attack. It's a 2-handed weapon. 2-handed weapons are fucking amazing in this game.
Yeah, so aye, so it's the attack bonus, so yeah, 21. 21 total.
Yeah, so yeah, you hit him.
Beast
I'm
in.
not sure about the 1d12. I think I picked the wrong size character, but keep going.
1d12. That landed on like a thing. 9? Yeah, 9.
Yay!
9 damage. And you pretty much split his head in 2.
Oh, my goodness.
So they only take 10 damage.
That one took 10.
Oh, the other guy didn't. I mean, he's
He's-
currently on
he's
9,
Yes.
so maybe we only have to do 1 more to him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I said, he's not looking happy with.
This is true.
So, it's as the second guy crumbles to the floor
Oh no.
that you feel a rumble around
Dun, dun, dun.
and a roar. You hear a roaring.
Grimlock is looking gleeful.
Mel's looking sad.
And yeah, even the other bandit kind of looks around and in terror, like, what the hell was that?
He's shitting himself.
Yes. And so that's where I think we'll leave it.
Oh.
Aww.
And if you'd like to see some more, ladies and gentlemen, then you need to
Not
make it
even
worth
missing a
our
beat.
while. Please put some likes and some comments and let us know what you thought. It's for me now. It's our first time doing it. So
This is my second time
yeah,
being a DM.
So Bob's quite new to DMing, but I think we can kind of all tell that a little bit shaky start, but we all start getting into it a bit further in. So if you want to see us do more, then
convince you to leave the pub.
Then
That's why I put a pub in. You can't have a quest starting in the fucking library.
Well, you
So-
can,
Makes
but-
sense.
leave a comment, hit us up, just give us some sort of interaction and let us know if you enjoyed it. Certainly even just views as well. If they're as good as the podcast, then this might become our off week.
Then we might find out what happens.
And we might find out what
Perhaps.
happens.
If I figure out what to put in for the next part of the story.
But
If
I've
no one
also
likes this, I'll never know, and I'll be sad.
I've also said that if we continue it as an ongoing thing, I will be helping Bob with some of the background writing and characters and stuff. So I have a rough idea of what's going on, but I'll keep myself alien enough that I can't influence it in any way. Just that I would have like an overarching
There's,
idea.
if we go for a full campaign, we will need like filler things to just chuck in, like throwaway missions that just give us a bit of XP and a bit of loot.
Basically, I'll be the Kevin Feige of our D&D.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who did the last 10 years of Marvel. Just planning that shit. I'll be seeding Thanos and Iron Man. And then we'll end it all with a that'll be
single snap
Yep.
that shall dictate the end.
Well, we don't have to do our usual endings, guys, so it's been fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to this again, and if we do get to do it again, there might even be more of us.
Perhaps so, yeah.
Gosh.
Good old, like, 5-man raid. Oh, it's pretty fun. At least 5 man.
Well,
I think.
If we do get another person in on this, I would switch to just DMing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think
Yes,
I've got
Arden.
I've got 2 interested, so
Sweet.
we may go up to
So we-
like an actual 5-man party, and then you would be DMing, so there'd be 6 of us.
Perfect.
But we'll
That's a
see
good
what
number.
happens. Anyway, guys, have a good Halloween tomorrow. Obviously, we know it's not Halloween today, but this is our Wednesday. This is the night where we're most likely to be able to get together. So have a good Halloween tomorrow. I love Halloween. It's the time of year where you get to be a fucking weirdo and no one can judge you.
I do that all year round.
Very valid.
Yeah, but no one will question anything you do. Like you can walk. I walked around one year with a mask on that had like flesh color tights matched to my face, stapled on it so that I had no face whatsoever, and nobody gave a shit. It was great. If I did that on any other day than Halloween,
Any other day, yeah.
I'd be
You'd
put
get
in
police
a
round up.
cell. I'd be put in a cell overnight, basically. So,
I mean, with tights over your face, they'd think you were going to go in places.
but the
Yeah.
tights weren't over my face; they were stapled to a mask, so it was just
Oh,
here.
right.
So like everything else you could see, my hair, all that shit, it was all there. You just couldn't see any of the features
face.
on my face. There may be a photo of it in existence somewhere, and I may put it in Discord, but we'll find out. That's going to
Probably
be
the
us
mugshot.
this week, guys, because we're all tired and people want to go to bed and
Yeah.
are ill.
I'm not.
So,
How?
I mean, I'm not either. I'm
what
I'm
kind
gonna
of
be,
day have you
What are
had?
you doing?
I'm going to be playing Luigi's Mansion in an hour, so, you know.
To be honest, I'm surprised my voice hasn't broken completely.
So,
After
guys,
that.
we'll see
Yeah.
you next week for the usual podcast, and we may have some updates on when the next episode of this is coming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who knows? Bye!
Bye.
I